This is titled The Seven Circles of Power. The great mystery spoke to me through my soul. I could hear the voice of grandmother. In an instant she stood before me, her hair blowing in the winds. She was wrapped in a red blanket. Her long fingers lifted slowly and pointed into the clouds, which appeared as balls of light with the sun streaming through them. The glare of the sunlight through the clouds made them seem like screens. Slowly, pictures of the future began to appear upon them. I was shown many possible scenarios. I was given new energy to deal with them. She always gives us what we ask for in direct relationship to the degree of intent we ask for it. This is law. This is her law. She spoke. Many of these things will be obvious to you, to all those who live with the earth spirits, and remember the ways of the original teachings. As the prophet has told you, it is inevitable that you will experience these thunders. But the people will also be given 7 circles of power. These will be 7 new ceremonies. Your sister, Wolf Moondance, will contact you and remind you of this conversation we are having in case you fall asleep. There will be signs that these things are coming, but you must stay alert and not get caught in the sadness that is beginning to sweep through mankind. Apparently my cats too. Grandmother continued, those who are locked into the flesh and the material world will not be aware of these things until they are upon them. Nor will they be able to see these things for their true purpose. For the most part, they are blind in spirit as well as I. Do not exhaust yourself trying to make those who choose to sleep understand the ways. They have not the capacity. They have fallen away from their souls as well as from their spirits. They are worse than the soulless. They are encased within their limited consciousness and have developed an offensive mind. Jeez, okay. They suffer from the human condition of, I know. Thus, they will not have an understanding of these things. This is being that they think they know, which they do not know. These things that will be so apparent to those awakening will be non-realities to the unawakened. They are like ghosts in a vision to the unawakened. Grandmother continues, the signs will come. The messengers will come. The prophecies that have been given will manifest. Affirmations will be received, that which are called the signs. But only those of most pure mind will be able to sense them for their true purpose and origin. One must first be aware of the truth within themselves to sense it in others. Only those of most pure mind will be able to decipher the illusion from the truth. Note, most pure mind is the mind of the heart. Today, many people are working for the spiritual uplifting of their own group, of their own way, of their own people. Spider Woman is coming. She is spinning a new dream. What she will bring and what she will uncover must be given to all people. You are all her children. She sees no difference in any of you. Earth and her people will experience 7 great thunders, 7 messengers. These are known to some as the shakings of the dragon's claw, or the shakings of the eagle's talons. Each one will mark the beginnings of a possible future, and the closing of the door to the old, corrupt way of life. Mankind will pass through 7 worlds of their own creation. You have been chosen to participate in the learning and sharing of these 7 sacred fires and these 7 sacred circles. These circles of power during this time will be reborn from the souls of womankind. In this way, the ones who are awake will be shown the pathway and given the means of how to prepare for the return to the sacred. The first of these circles of power is the ghost dance, which is why you and the others have been called here. The second is hidden in the ways of the medicine wheels. The third is in the way of the sweat lodge. The fourth is hidden within the labyrinths. These things have been revealed to you directly by spirit through your own experience and quality of intent. You will meet 4 women of power and grace, possessing great mystery to their personalities and origins. They will bring the other 3 circles of power to you. Only your heart will be the guide for discernment. 2 of these women will come from the land of the condor. 1 will come from the land of Mu, or Lemuria. 1 more and her companion will come from the caves of the dragon. These women will hear of your work and will be directed by the grandmothers. You are to present them to the women's circles that will form from those who have awakened by experiencing the first 4. You must surrender your anger, put down your sword, and stand firm before your fears. For you will experience many things that cannot yet be revealed to you. Let yourself become an example for others who express in the male energy at this time. Let no one who accompanies you judge another, and let no one in your company react to the lesser energies within them, lest they be removed from the gathering. Where you are going, these kind of energies will be very damaging to your advancement and survival. For mankind must now pass through the Hall of Mirrors. You are amongst the first to enter. Much of the Hall of Mirrors you have already experienced. New ceremonies will evolve through the grandmother's energy as mankind awakens to the true meaning of the Christ consciousness. Only the ceremonies of purification and the sacred pipe, Janupa, will remain of the old ways to be brought through the veil of illusion into the 5th world. I could feel grandmother's presence. I started to churn within as she spoke through my heart. Along with the 7 thunders, the people will experience 7 miracles. The awakening of the feminine will bring us 7 circles of power. You are experiencing the first of these circles, the resurrection of the ghost dance, the reawakening to the deeper truth and power of this ceremony will awaken the grandmother energy, allowing women to regain their former place of equality and set forth a balance upon the land within the hearts of all mankind. There is a place upon the turtle in the southwest. You must find this place. You will know this place. It is by Big Sister Volcano, long asleep. She exists within a circle of other sleeping volcanoes. Go there, dance the ghost dance within the mouth of the Big Sister. There you will connect with a force from the inner belly of the earth. A force so strong that the entire cycle of self-destruction could be vanquished in but a moment. This place must be made known to the ghost dancers. You must lead 5 ghost dances. These dances will be held in 4 locations. Each cycle there will be 5, with the last at the place of the beginning. The people shall come to you, personally or by messengers, inviting this ceremony to be held. People will hear of these ceremonies and the miracles that occur therein. They will be called to come, and at each location the spiritual leaders will embrace the performance of the ghost dance in their land. Along the pathway, many will be called to these awakenings. The numbers will necessitate the ceremony to be held in very remote places. There will be much fire and testing of this feminine energy. However, once the first 5 are completed, the 7 circles will have been birthed, and the pathways cleared. These will be very difficult experiences for those who insist on holding on to the outmoded dogmatic belief patterns. The Hall of Mirrors allows no escape from the consequence of truth, except through truth itself. It is a labyrinth of intricate design. In order for mankind to progress to the next doorway, they must learn to give up the dogma, give up the rules. The rules were born of mankind, not spirit. They are locks upon the gateways of freedom. All that is required is the recognition of the sacred. Spirit will provide the rest. For mankind, the test shall be their ability to trust their inner voice, to perceive through their hearts. The people of their own will must unite, both men and women, as equal and divine entities. Unconditional love is the key here. The release of all judgment and anger is required. The past is a no thing when one finds themselves living in the moment. Seek all avenues to escape the grasp of anger, and with full intent, open the pathways to the heart. In the final moments of this dream, the heart will be your only shield against calamity. Force will match force. As the frequency of change intensifies, so shall the response. It is a matter of cause and effect. Once the first circle is birthed, the remaining 6 circles will make themselves known, and they shall be given to the people who have followed the rainbow vision. The 7 circles of power shall be born of the unifying harmonics. This birthing will result from the releasing of fear that will arise from the merging of the energies. The merging of energies will be allowed when the spirit of mankind relinquishes to follow the will of creation. One cannot change the course of the river without serious consequence. Through the gifts of the 7 circles, women shall heal themselves. Thus womankind shall heal mankind, and together they will join to create the new frequency of the 5th world. The release of all agendas is not only required, but essential. Only the mother's agenda need be followed. She is the guiding hand that will carry you through the gateway of tomorrow. Trust. Trust in creation. Trust in Creator. Trust in your divine heritage. Help those that help themselves, and keep walking, for the emotional storms will again be of equal intensity to that which is the reflection experienced from the earth. Along with the splitting of the earth's embodiment, so will you experience a splitting of your realities. Aho.